Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to my channel. I'm Josh Delrange. I came back because I am really legit pissed off right now. I'm so pissed off that if the sun was out, I'd probably punch in its damn face because I'm so pissed off. Oh yeah, by the way, I wouldn't be able to punch the sun, but you know, that's being sarcastic of all things. So here I am sitting on Twitter. I was agreeing with my best friend Allie about how pro wrestling's fake. Jim Cornette, ladies and gentlemen, comes out and bitches about the fact that Allie Parker doesn't listen to his little podcast and then sends his goons to do his damn bidding because he's a damn coward on social media. Yeah, I can use words too, bro. Oh wait, you're not my bro. Forget it. You're not my bro. You're an asshole. Asshole with a microphone. I'm an asshole with a microphone too. Guess what? I'm a biggest asshole when it comes to opinions. So yeah, here we go. Recently, my friend Allie Parker just tweeted that Jim Cornette called her a little girl who should be boiled in oil and her fat sold because she's a piece of shit. Because she doesn't listen to his podcast. You know what? I don't know why anybody listens to your podcast, really. You're the least entertaining podcaster in the history of YouTube. You're lucky that us fellow YouTubers and people in general who are fans of pro wrestling, who understand that pro wrestling is 100% fake, because we have been told this before. It's nothing new. It's nothing new at all, except little kids will believe in guys like John Cena. They'll believe in anything that they see because to them it's real. I know, because when I was a kid, I believed pro wrestling was real. Now I'm 34 years old, and I no longer believe wrestling's real because I've seen all kinds of things and how things work, and I've watched interviews, and I've seen people come out and say, yeah, it's fake. Stone Cold Steve Austin, legendary Hall of Famer, he came out and said it. And I said, here's an entire interview of Stone Cold saying pro wrestling's fake. You know what? If World Wrestling Entertainment dropped the E and just said World Wrestling World or some shit like that, people would believe it's real. UFC comes out and attacks pro wrestling in general, saying it's fake. Wow, it must have took a rocket scientist to figure that one out because, my God, I've been a large portion fan. I'm pretty supportive of everyone that's in the indie circuit who takes the bumps and bruises. Unlike WWE, who has to water down their violence because, we don't want to offend people. Even though they did offensive storylines after storyline after storyline before they changed. Oh wait, they still do some offensive storylines. They also certain people body shame other wrestlers for some damn reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why they do that. Oh, you don't look a certain way? Well, we're gonna bully the shit out of you. It's like, my God, how many times I've defended pro wrestling when I was younger. I solely defended it until I realized, wait, it's not real? I've been lied to? They manipulated and lied to me? Wow, I'm a dumbass for believing that this shit was real. I still will go to live events. I will still get entertained. Because just like movies, even when it's based on a true story, you know how much is true and how much is not true in a movie? Pretty much the entire movie. They re-dramatize it, and they slap based on a true story. And most of the time, the people that were involved are already either gone or dead, or the family members who remember it, they feel like they just got crapped on by a movie. So yeah, I am legit 100% pissed off right now because of Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette, wake up. Stone Cold Steve Austin has a better podcast than you do. Jim Ross has a better podcast than you. Edge and Christian have a podcast together. And guess what? They're more entertaining. They do interviews with people who will say, yeah, it's fake. You know why Edge had to retire? Because of falling off ladders so many times. Yeah, falling off a ladder is not a safe way to go. Yes, trying to land safely is okay. But if it goes wrong, you're fucked. Stone Cold Steve Austin would still have been around and probably would have retired when he was like 60 or even like Ric Flair, who, by the way, retired. But the thing is, Stone Cold Steve Austin had to retire early because of an injury. Suffered by a spiked pile driver delivered by Owen Hart. Remember that? Yeah, if that move wasn't botched and it wasn't a spiked pile driver, do you think Stone Cold Steve Austin would still be around? Yes, he would. Because he loves what he does. And him coming out and everyone else in the talent world has come out and said, yeah, pro wrestling's fake. I can tell you. And when he sat there and said, women should never wrestle men because they're weak and they can't perform well. What an idiot. That's totally idiotic, in my opinion. I know plenty of women who wrestled men and beat the shit out of them. And it wasn't because the men were like, oh, I'm going to lay down, I'm going to bow down to you. No, they got beat because they worked hard. My best friend, Lufisto, lived in Canada. And you know what? Canada was pretty dominant in men's sports. In fact, she was not allowed to wrestle at all because she's a woman. Well, her doing death matches, getting beat up, getting bumped, getting scratched up and shit like that, and have glass. She still has glass embedded in her skin, ladies and gentlemen. That's called dedication. So what if pro wrestling's fake? No one should care that it's fake. It's still entertaining. That's why we watch it. That's why we support it. I support Ali Parker. I support Lufisto. I support all the men and women in that business. If it wasn't for us, pro wrestling would just be over with. It'd be done. It'd be dead. Completely dead. It's because us fans have dedicated our lives to loving something that isn't even real. You can't say if you say sports entertainment, congratulations. That means you're fake. If you don't say sports entertainment, then does that mean you're real? There's many times I was pissed off with pro wrestling in general. I was just totally pissed off with it. But I came back. I had a friend who I tried to help elevate her career in the pro wrestling world. I suggested she should try out for Shammer. She's like, I don't think I'm good enough. I said, believe in yourself. I even reached out to Shammer, and they said, well, she has to submit it herself. She has to submit her material. We'll look at it, and then we'll maybe hire her. Well, she's there. But you know what? While I was friends with her, yeah, she's a young wrestler. You know what she did to me? She tried to autocorrect everything I said on Facebook. And you know what's funny about it? She wasn't helping me. She was mocking and making fun of me for mismashing some words. My God, I tell you what. I'm not the best speaker in the world. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not the great at forming complete sentences or using grammar or punctuations. But you know why? Because school sucked. They passed me through grades. They mistakenly screwed me over. So when I got home, when I actually got out of the public school, I learned to read, I learned to write. I used to be able to say large words, and then I suffer a concussion at a work. Not at pro wrestling, because I wasn't trained. I didn't have enough money to do it. And even if I did it, and I know a lot of people like, well, why would you want to be a pro wrestler, even though you know it's fake? Because it would be fun. It'd be fun to entertain people. That's why I do entertaining videos. That's why I do live streams of video games. I also enlighten people. I might throw in some trivia questions or throw in some trivia that people may not have known if they've never read something about this. Kind of like when I talk about not Chris Higgins. That's the name of the character. But Higgins Haven. Sorry. See? I do that all the time. I'm not scripted. I don't have no script here. I have nothing. I can even show you. Look. There is no script anywhere. There's not a single scratch of paper where I jot down something. No, I do everything on the top of my head. I don't need a script writer to tell me what to say. I don't need to remember lines and deliver it. But anyways, I've said this in my live stream. Higgins Haven. The lake was actually a pond. It wasn't that big. So they had to hide the fact that it wasn't a huge lake. Because it's all supposed to be connected to Crystal Lake. Well, it's not. It's really not. That's called movie magic. Anyone who ever watched a movie knows that it isn't real. Anyone who's seen special effects movies know that's not real. Even as realistic as it looks, it's not real. Yes, everyone who bladed themselves, yeah, they would secretly blade themselves so they would bleed. Because I remember watching a match, seeing someone getting hit by the chair, and I'd assume they'd be busted wide open because they were hit by a chair. Guess what? I freeze it, and there's no blood on their head. It wasn't until they re-entered the ring where they're like busted wide open. See, that's fake, ladies and gentlemen. You can freeze frame something and go, yep, that's not real. And that's fine. I don't care that pro wrestling's fake. I don't care. I love pro wrestling. It's entertaining. If I was able to go out and watch Ali Parker wrestle or fight in the LFC, I'd be happy. Because that means I'm there supporting her in her career. Sadly, I can't support everybody, but by supporting them is watching YouTube videos, hitting the like button, writing a comment, best match ever. But yeah, there are people that do podcasts that are way better than Jim Cornette, who's just whining and complaining about everything. I must protect pro wrestling because that's my mission in life, is to protect something that isn't real. Seriously, it's not real. Anyone who's come out and said it's not real, talents have said it in the past. I asked my friend, I just asked my friend a question, and she's like, yeah, it's fake. But yeah, there are dangers in pro wrestling. Spiked moves, botched moves. Falling off a 20-foot ladder and trying to land safely is not easy. It's not an easy task. And basically, and I hate to say it, but everyone knows that everyone who performs in a wrestling is a glorified stuntman or stuntwoman. Yes, they do take risks to entertain us. I never asked my friend to fall off a 20-foot ladder. That's just insane. So, I'm going to end this video. I'm sorry this is a long video, but I am legit pissed off right now. I'm so pissed off, in fact, that I want to punch something. But you know what? I'm not. Because I have self-control. Sorry, guys. I got to go. I'll talk to y'all later. It's running a little long. I love you guys so much. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I love you guys. Thank you for, once again, voting me the second best live streamer of 2018. You guys are awesome. Peace.